and today I'm going to be showing you all the stuff that I got during my holiday in 2024. So, yep, these are all the stuff that I got in Athlone. And if you're wondering why I was in Athlone, well, you've probably seen the video that I did a few days ago of the tour of my hotel room, the Hudson Bay. Well, it's not really in Athlone, it's near it actually. It's in Roscommon somewhere. Can't remember where, but it's in Roscommon. Like I thought it was in Athlone, but close enough. So yeah, if you're wondering why I was there, it's because it was a send off to my school. It was just some sort of celebration of me graduating school, sort of like a holiday to celebrate all the stuff I went through over the years. So yeah, and yeah, I really liked staying in the Hudson Bay. Like, there's a lot of good stuff there. Like, there's base sports, which I went there twice now. First time I went was back in 2022, and the second time was Tuesday during my holiday. And yeah, it was really fun there. And if I have to pick a favorite, if I have to, sorry, I'm stuttering. If I have to pick a favorite thing there, I'd probably say it'd be the boats. Like, I really liked looking at the boats. It was really cool. So yeah, and some people may think that's the sea, but it's actually a big lake which had which connects to the river Shannon, which is pretty cool. Which heads all the way up to Carrick Shannon, which I stayed back in 2017, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, so hopefully I get to go back again in the future. So yeah, and yeah, don't really have much to say over then. I had a good time. So yeah, if you're wondering which stuff I got these DVDs from CEX on Tuesday, and yes, there is a CEX in Athlone, which is pretty cool. And I got these in Smiths. So yeah, and this was my second visit to the Smiths in Athlone. The first time being when I went to base sports with my family back in 2022. So it was good to be there again. And beside it was Jimmy's Superstore, I think it was called. And last time I was there, they had quite a lot of stuff. Like, if you remembered my live stream back in 2022, August 19th, I got a Thomas and Fireman Sam coloring book, and I got an Adventures Theo there. And yes, I do remember what I got in there last time. And when I was there, they still had the Thomas coloring books that I got when I was last year. But they had a few other ones as well. But I didn't decide to get those because, nah, I wasn't really interested. Like, out of all the Thomas coloring books they had, the one that had the early bird picture in it was probably the best one because, yeah, you probably seen why in my 2022 live stream. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. And before we begin, I'd like to show a few souvenirs that I got, and you guys are going to be really surprised when I show you these two. All right, so the first thing that I got is this mug, and if you see it here, it's Sean's Bar, and guess what? It's the oldest pub in Ireland. Like, I only figured that out as well. That this pub, the one that has my name on it, is the oldest pub in Ireland, which I find it a bit ironic that Sean's pub is the oldest one in Ireland. It used to have a different name, which is Luann's Inn, but I don't know when it was called in Sean's bar. Probably a long time ago. Not so bad, CJ. Yourself? So yeah. And it was founded in the 19 AD. 900 AD DC. I don't know. So yeah, that was the year it was found. So if I have to calculate it, then the pub is I'd say it's 1,000 years old. 10,000 years old, I'd say. Yeah. So yeah, it's a really cool mug. And best of all, I got a shirt from there as well, which is really cool. And I was gonna wear this today, but and I was actually gonna do this video yesterday when I came back, but I didn't do it on time because I don't know, I was just too tired after my holiday and I just didn't bother doing it. So I'm doing it today instead. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty much the same as the mug except with a few differences. And here's a few Irish words. I think my mom knows what they are, but for me, I kind of forgot. But they look cool anyway. But I know one of them is crack, which is craig. So yeah, sorry. I might actually wear this tomorrow because why not? Which I was expecting to get those souvenirs. And they also had a jumper as well, but I didn't get it. But oh well. The next time I go there, I'll probably get it. Which that probably won't be for a while now. So yeah. But who knows? I might go back again. Maybe before I start college in September. Never know. Hmm. Anyways, just wanted to get those out of the way. And now let's get on to the actual items that I got during my holiday. So let's begin. So the first thing I got is Metal Sonic 3.0. So yeah, so I have another Metal Sonic in the Jack specific range. Which did I get one that has the 10-inch figures? I'm not sure. Maybe I do, but I don't really remember to be honest. But yeah. Alright, so here's the front and the back. Here's all the other characters you can get. Sonic, Heavy King, which honestly I could have gotten them yesterday, but oh well, maybe next time. And Knuckles and Metal Sonic 3.0, which is the one I'm showing to you now. So yeah. And now, time to get Metal Sonic 3.0 out of his box. If you have any news, CJ, you're more than welcome to tell me. Oh, we have a second person joining. Pretty cool. It's a bit hard to get out. I'm close enough. There. There we go. And now we have, sorry, we have Metal Sonic 3.0 out of his box. And he looks pretty cool. He's basically Metal Sonic, but with a different color and all that. He has yellow linings on him, and he kind of looks a bit like Shadow in a way because, yeah, you probably know why. And yeah, you can move his arm, his hat, yeah, his arms. And sorry, I'm just. Oh yeah, you can rotate his hand, which is pretty cool. Couldn't do it when I was on the camera, but you can rotate his hand. You can move his legs. See, pretty cool. And sorry, you can tilt his head, as you can see. So yeah, pretty cool. And he also comes with this what you call those again? The accessory. Sorry, I don't really remember what that is. I think it's like a red star thing. I don't know. But it looks cool anyway. So yeah. So that was Metal Sonic 3.0. Alright. So here's the next sign that I got, which is one that I'm really glad to have. And yeah, wasn't expecting to get. And it's Arms. See, I wanted to get this game for years now, and now I finally have it after all these years. So yeah, for some reason this game's really hard to find now, so I'm really happy that I picked this up during my stay. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So yeah, here's the front, spine, and the back. And here we have the game card. And here's some of the instructions for the game on how to punch and all that jazz. So yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to be playing this game. Like, I've been wanting to get this game for many, many years now, and I think I attempted to get it back in Christmas of 2019 and 2020, but unfortunately didn't get them. But maybe I was planning to get in 2021 as well, but nope. But now I don't have to worry about it anymore because I already have it. And the next Switch game that I want to get, I'd probably say the Princess Peach one. Like, I've been wanting to get that game for a while now, so hopefully next time I'll try and get it, despite the price of it. But oh well. So yeah, that was Arms. Just leave it there for the time being. Alright. And now we're going to be moving on to the DVDs. So yeah. And here's the first one that I have, and it's Postman Pat, The Great Dinosaur Hunt. So yeah. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And the episodes on this DVD are Great Dinosaur Hunt, The Spotty Situation, Big Butterflies, and the Greendale Movie. So yeah, and here we have and here's an advertisement for other Postman Pat stuff like books, toys, DVDs, etc. So yeah, and here we have sorry, the disc. So yeah. And yeah, so that was Postman Pat, Great Dinosaur Hunt. And here's the next DVD that I have, and it's Fireman Sam's Sticky Situation. So yeah, here's the front, spine, and the back, and it has episodes from season 6, and they are Going Out with a Bang, The Wrong Smell, No Nurse Like You, The One That Got Away, and Sticky Situation. And the bonus features are photo gallery and Fireman Sam's web link. So yeah. And here we have the disc. And I never noticed this until now, but the presser here is broken, so I don't know what happened to it. And I also sorry, and I also recognize that someone scribbled on the DVD. Like the owner who owned this before me just probably just drew a few bits of it on crayon, which it's a bit silly if you ask me, but yeah, and I can see a bit of pencil here on Venus, but that was from the owner who did it before me, so don't blame it on me. Alright, so that was Fireman Sam's Sticky Situation. And here's the next Fireman Sam DVD that I have, and it's Snow Trouble. So yeah, all new 60 minutes of snow-capped adventures. That's what it says. So yeah, here's the front, spine, and the back. The episodes are The Big Chill, the Pontypandy Polar Bear, Ice Cold and Pontypandy, Snowball of Doom, Floodlights. And the bonus features are a music video and Merry Christmas, everyone. Not to be confused with the other one. You know, Merry Christmas, everyone. No, not that one. Instead, Farm and Sam just decided to do their own version of a Merry Christmas, everyone. Like, you probably know what it is, but yeah. And another bonus feature on this is Safety Show, which is a extended episode, just shortened into clips in between each episode, you know. And I think this is the first DVD to do so because they did it a lot with the season 9 up to 10 DVDs. So yeah. And here we have the disc. So yeah. Right, so that was Farm and Sam Snow Trouble. And here's the next Farm and Sam DVD that I have. And it's Pontypandy's Finest. So yeah. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And the episodes on this DVD are Pontypandy Heatwave, Troubled Waters, The Wild Cheese Chase, Pest and Show, and Garden Force. And the episode Troubled Trees is probably Troubled Waters, sorry, is probably the most controversial episode of Farm and Sam because if you notice in one of the scenes in the episode, Elvis slips over a piece of paper, and one of the pieces of paper had information on it, and they didn't realize that until like someone else noticed on it, and Hit Entertainment gave out to him Zing Zing, who was the animation company for Farm and Sam at the time, and during reruns of the episode, they blanked it all out and just used some typical blank paper to cover for it, and as a result for that, that's the reason why Zing Zing got bankrupt back in 2018. Well, maybe one of the reasons. I don't know what the other reason may be, but that's the more noticeable one I could think of. Now the series is animated by DHX since 2017. but that's another story. So yeah, and here is the disc, which I'm pretty disappointed about it because it's not the Pontypandy's finest. Instead, it's Pontypandy Gone Wild, which I found it a bit disappointing. And yes, I did look through my DVDs when I was in it after I picked them up, and I realized that they had the wrong DVD. Well, it's too late to go back now, but oh well, maybe I'll get another one of these another time, as well as the case for Pontypandy Gone Wild. But that's probably not going to be for a while because most Farm and Sam DVDs are really hard to find these days, so I'm really lucky that I found those. And they had another Farm and Sam DVD, which was a treat size one, and it was the kite, which for some reason I didn't get it, which I wished I did, but oh well, there's always the next time. If there is, at least. So yeah, so that was not Pontypandy's finest, but Pontypandy Gone Wild. Yeah. Alright, so here's the next DVDs, and they're Winnie the Pooh ones. And the first one is Winnie the Pooh's ABCs and 1-2-3s. This is basically like the Postman Pat one, except it has Winnie the Pooh on it. So yeah. I haven't seen this one before, but I'd say it might be. Oops, sorry. But yeah. Sorry. Alright, so here's the front, spine, and the back. And here we have the ABCs and 1-2-3. And here's the description to it. And it teaches letter recognition, word formation, introductory phonics, number recognition, number sequencing, counting strategies, memory states, and techniques. So yeah. And the bonus features on this are Disney's ABCs and 1-2-3 songs, easy as ABC letter activity, and catching butterflies. So yeah. And here we have the disc. So yeah. Which looks really cool if you ask me. I know this may be like a generic DVD for like babies and stuff, but I don't care. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that was Winnie the Pooh, ABCs and 1-2-3s. And here's the next Winnie the Pooh DVD that I have, and it's Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Christmas. Like, I know it's not Christmas yet, but I just decided to get it because why not? So yeah. And here's the front, spine, and the back. And yeah. Sorry, it's just oh, never mind. Anyways, the bonus features on this are Convert the Show game, New Year's Eve party game, Disney song selection, enchanted music, and interactive menu screen. So yeah. And I actually remember having this on VHS a long time ago, and when I watched it back then, I thought it was really cool, but haven't watched it for years actually, but I hope it still ages well. And here we have the disc. Not going to say anything about the disc, but here it is. So yeah. Alright, so that was Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. Sorry, I thought it said A Very Merry Pooh Christmas, but it's actually A Very Merry Pooh Year. Just got a bit confused with Bear in the Big Blue House for a minute there. Alright. So that was all the media that I got Now let's get back to the other toys that I got, and next three ones are gonna be cars. So let's get started. So the first one I have is Brush Crubber. So yeah, and again you guessed it, he's one of the racers from the first film. So yeah, I don't know what's up with me collecting racers from the first film. I don't know, just probably want to complete the collection and all that. And if I do, then I might do a if I get every cars toy out there, then I might do a collection of them, which that'll be very impossible. Because if I do, then it'd probably take me ages. So I might do a bit separate ones, but yeah. All right, so here's the front and the back. And here he is. And he looks pretty cool. And he's number 56. And he's from the what's it? Run Regulars Fibber Fuel. Yeah, that's what it says. So yeah. Here's Brush Brush Crubber. That's his name. Alright, so here's the next character that I have, and it's Todd Marcus. And he's one of the racers that I do remember from the first film. Like, remember he crashed into what was his name? He's a 52 racer. Can't think of his name, but if you know his name, let me know in the comments below. And I actually used to have him when I was a child. Not Todd, but the other fella that I'm talking about that Todd crashed into. I used to have him when I was young. But oh well, I might find another one in the future. Never know. So yeah. Alright, so here's the front and the back. For some reason I always confuse him with Junior, which he's number 8. And he's one of the few racers that actually spoke in the film. Not the one of the non-tied racers. Because most of the racing cars in the film only made background appearances, and some didn't even speak at all. Alright, and here he is. Here's Todd, and he looks really cool. And he probably has the biggest number of them all, 123. So that's pretty cool. And he's from the No Stall team, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So that was Todd Marcus. And just gonna leave those for a minute because I just want to finish off with the car. And sorry. And here's the last Cars character that I got, and it's Manny Flywheel. So yeah, here's the front and the back. And here he is out of the box, and he looks really cool. Like, I like his magenta color. Like, some people may think it's purple, but it's actually magenta, and in my opinion, it's actually really cool. Not gonna lie. And he's from the N2O Cola team, which I believe is a reference to Coca-Cola, if I'm not mistaken. But looks pretty cool nonetheless. So yeah. And he's number 68. So yeah, good old number 68. I don't know why I did that, but I just did. So yeah, so that was Manny Flywheel. Manny. Alright, so that was all the Cars characters that I got. And now, let's move on to the next items that I got. And they're all the All Engines Go color changers range. So yeah. All right, so the first one we have is Thomas, which we have another Thomas, and this one is can't remember which one this is, to be honest. I think it's more of a hmm. I think it's I don't know. It looks cool nonetheless. I wish they said what they were, like something Thomas. Like the first one that I got was Snow Thomas. Like I wish they had be more specific on their color changer engines, see what they were. A bit like how they do their other variants, like Muddy Thomas and Graffiti Thomas, Rainbow Thomas, just to name a few. But I wish they did it with the color changer ones. It would have been a bit more sense. So yeah. Alright, so here's the front and the back. Now, might need to get my scissors. They're in the other room. Should have brought them in before I filmed this, but oh well. Better late than ever, as they all say. Again, I have to be really careful because I don't want to damage it. Except the package that Thomas is in. And it's going to be a bit of a stretch if you ask me. Alright, so here we have Thomas out of his box. Sorry, here we have Thomas, and he looks really. And this is the second color changer Thomas I have since the Snow Thomas I got last year. And when you, according to this, if you put him in hot water, you actually see a bit of gray on him, which I'd say it's pretty cool if you ask me. And I know the Snow Color Thomas didn't really get a lot of views, but if I bring this back, hopefully might get a lot more when I'm bringing it back, which I'm planning to anyway. I'm more views just to test them out, you know. Even though they're not really interesting, but I just decided to make those videos anyway because it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. So yeah, so that was Thomas. I'd say it's more of a Silver Thomas. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it, Silver Thomas. And here's the next color changer that I have, and it's Nia. So yeah, I'd say it's more of a Giraffe Nia or African Nia or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. African Nia, or no, that's maybe Safari Nia. Yeah, I'll just call it Safari Nia because the African Nia can be a bit, you know. So let's move on from that. Anyways, here's the front and the back. Sorry about that. It's just a midget flying around the room. And now it's time to get Miss Nia out of her box. All right. finally have Nia out of her box, and she looks pretty cool. Pretty much the same Nia, but a few differences. There's more brown on the back. Understandable, because if you change her, she goes into a more. If you put her in hot water, then she turns into her normal self. I don't know about the back, but I say it does. So yeah, can't wait to test this out when I get the time. So yeah, that was color changer Nia. And here's the next one that we have, and it's Diesel. So yeah, and when I first saw this, I almost mistook him for Aryan Burt, because you see this on the front of him. They represent Aryan Burt's hazard stripes, except Diesel doesn't have hazard stripes on the front of him. But it would have been cool if he did, and a bit of a yellow on him. So yeah. Alright, so here's the front and the back. And if you put him in hot water, then he turns into this, as you've seen here, which is pretty cool. And now, time to get Diesel out of his box. Right. Don't want to catch Diesel's wheel. That wouldn't be good, would it? Three people watching. Okay, I finally have Diesel out of his box, and he looks really cool. Like, I like the details that are on him. Like, there's a squirrel here, which kind of resembles Scrat in a way. And that squirrel has appeared in a few times in the series, so I guess you could call him Scrat, which Andrew Goodguy would probably be delighted about. Of Scrat being in Thomas. Well, it's not really Scrat, it kind of resembles him. You know, with the acorn and stuff. But yeah, I know it's just a generic squirrel, but oh well. Alright, so here we have Diesel, and here's his green face, which is meant to be a reference to the line in the Season 8 episode Thomas to the Rescue, when the narrator said Diesel was green as a leaf. You know, when the Diesel's got the bad fuel and Thomas had to go and get the new fresh fuel and all that. So yeah, I guess it's a pretty cool reference there, if you ask me. So yeah, so that was Color Changer Diesel. And I know there's another variant of Diesel out there, which hopefully I'll get in the future. Alright, so here's the last item that I have for this holiday pickup, and it's another color changer Thomas, and this one's a flame one, and you can pretty much tell it is because of all the flames coming out. So yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, here's the front and the back. Now it's time to get him out of the box. Here we go. And that was pretty quick. Alright, so here we have Flame Thomas. Which is pretty cool. Sorry about that, it's just rain outside. But anyways, here we have the Flame Thomas. He looks pretty cool. And when you change him, he turns back into his blue livery, which he looks pretty cool in this dark purple livery. Kind of reminds me of Ramon from Cars, you know, who has flames on the side of him and he's purple. And most of the time, Ramon changes his livery. Like he can change from red, green, blue, yellow, orange. I could go on. So yeah, out of all the Ramones, the purple one's my favorite. Which yeah, no, I'm going a bit off topic, but yeah, I'm just letting you know because Thomas does kind of resemble Ramon in a way, based on what he looks like and all that. So yeah, so that was Flame Color Changer Flame Thomas. Alright. Alright. So that's all the stuff that I got for my holiday in 2024. And you never know, I might go on another holiday at some point this year, and I might get a few more goodies when I'm going wherever else. So yeah. Oh yeah, and when I was in the Smith, sorry, when I was in Smith's yesterday in Eflon, they had the new talking Nia and Diesel, but I didn't get those. But oh well. But I am planning to get the other talking Thomas and Percy soon. So if I get those and then Nia and Diesel, my talking engine collection will be complete. There's also a talking Percy Bulstrode set, which I don't know if I'll get, but we'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. So yeah. And if they do make more talking engines, I know I'm going a bit off topic then. My guess would be another talking Kana, talking Emily, and say talking Carly. Because those are the ones they'd probably have to do, Emily and Carly. Maybe a few more characters, but we'll see as time goes on. I know it's going a bit off topic here, but it's just letting you know what I'd like to see in the future and stuff. So yeah. So yeah. That's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon, and this is me signing off.